Okay, so I'm gonna start building the framing box for the solar. Have to put it all together first, and then I'll put the stuff inside it. I kind of laid the stuff out. I don't know if I put that in this video. I may not. But anyway, I kind of laid the electronics out and wired them up, at least in a semi-final state, to see how much room I need and everything else. And I got my dimensions, so what I'm going to do is just start cutting these. These are 12-inch boards because I want a good gap, because I want to put the batteries and everything all in one spot, kind of thing. So anyway, these are 12-inch boards, so I'm going to start cutting those now. Let's get these going. I'm going to do multiple lines here, make sure I'm straight. Straighten this out a little bit. There. Make a straight line at least that I can kind of somewhat cut properly with. Oh, I think the ladies are enjoying the weather. I don't know if you can see Sly back there on the roost, or on the bar back there. Oh, you heard snow falling from the tree. I find it so cool how the alarms on them, they all listen. It's neat. Alright, so let's start making this box. I have like 10 of these huge batteries and a few other smaller ones for the DeWalt's. But of course, out here, I bring one. And to power 3 different devices, so whatever. Alright, so let's set this down. There. This side. Okay, my plywood is in the shop here, because I wanted to keep it dry. Alright, since I don't have I don't have a sawhorse or anything on me right now. I can use the back of the truck and stuff. I mean, I could do it, move this out and everything, but I'm just gonna use the jigsaw. I'm gonna screw this in on each side, screw it in on each corner, make sure it's all flush there, and just jigsaw across. Probably, you know, you carpenters, the real carpenters out there would probably frown on that. Frown is here, Sly. I don't know if you guys heard that. Funny. You guys will probably frown on that, but anyway, that's the way I roll around here. They're pretty straight, except for when I had to use my left hand, but no big deal. There you go. Good enough. I keep hearing things fall and that around me, and it gets my attention because, you know, there's a lot of animals around here. So I want to make sure nothing's coming up behind me. And it's just snow falling off the roof now because it's 3 degrees today Celsius, so not freezing. So anyway, here's the top of the box, or back of the box, I should say. And it's gonna be pretty sturdy. It's gonna be mounted to another wall as well, right? So anyway, let's see if I can flip this over. It's heavy as hell, so give it a shot here. Heavy, and it's in a tight spot. There we go. All right. All right. I'm going to mount everything in here. I'll show you all this anyway in the video, but all the components will be in here. And then the batteries will go down there. Now, it's probably too big for what I need, but I'm thinking of some other things I'll tell you guys about in the future. All depending on how much my battery capacity and solar is and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to put up these brackets like this into studs, because then when I lift that giant box up, which you'll see previously seen in the video, I can rest it on 3 of these, and because it's only me and the other Jamie.
Me.
Yeah, so it's only us two here. So anyway, I can lean it up there at least, and I can screw it into the bottom. And then I'll screw it into all the studs, right? So then it'll be secure up here. But until then, this should help us hold it up. This is going to be quite heavy. Oh, and look who's on the perches.
They like looking out.
Yeah. They've been using this out, the branch perch. They actually broke it once, so we had to redo it all, but because there was like 6 of them on there. The Sly's been using it, haven't you, big buddy? Yeah.
I have been.
Watch the birds behind me too, if you see them. Come on, girls.
Hi, ladies.
We have an audience as I bring in the box from the outside. Chickens are hilariously curious about everything.
I think they're hoping it's a toy.
Yeah. When I was lifting it in here, they were all over it. Like, of course, I couldn't stop them that to record it because I'm trying to get it in here. But without them getting out, yeah, they're all over the place, aren't you, Dolly? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to move this in now. What did it hit?
I think.
Oh, my freaking level.
Yeah, it's stuck in there.
That's okay. That's what it tripped me up. Was it? I heard it. I was like, oh no, what am I hitting? That's what it was.
Whoa. The whole cavalry's coming.
Okay. Is it on the wall? Like, why does it feel like it's... I'll put it right against the wall there.
Yeah.
I think there's a stud right here, so...
It looks like it.
Give it a shot. Just want one end to hold it, right? Oh yeah, that's definitely a stud. Good, okay, now I can do the bottom stuff. Big changes, girls. I just realized something. I know what they're going to be in tonight because I don't have anything to cover it. I'm just putting it up today, so they're going to be all up here.
Oh, there's going to be chicken poop all over it.
Yeah, so whatever. Who cares? And clothes. I'm going to put that rock stuff on after anyway.
Yeah. They're going to sleep on that tonight.
Yeah, they will. Line this up right, hopefully. Okay, so I put the box up, and I also put a board up in front of the electrical box, just to protect it, because now that that's there temporarily, they can jump up and possibly go into the electrical box, which would be bad for everybody. So I put that up there temporarily to block it, and then screwed this in, as you've already seen. And then what I'm thinking of doing, besides, I'll show you obviously putting in the electronics later, but I'm going to put a door that swings open here, I think. Then I can latch it closed. All right, another day I'm going to go and work on putting the doors on the electrical box I put in the Coop yesterday. And I have to dig out my concrete board that I left out, and hopefully it's not destroyed. I also hit it with my tractor, so I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but I'll try to get it out. I'm going to put that on the back of the electrical box and then the bottom, just for some fire prevention. I'll come back after this and show you if I got it in the truck or not, or if it's in pieces, or if I'm laying on the floor with a broken back, because it's icy as hell today. So rained yesterday, so it's cold today. Like, it's not, as you can see, I'm just in my sweater and toque and all that, so it's not freezing, but definitely made an ice sheet out here. Oh, okay, got it. Surprisingly heavier than it looks, especially when you're trying to get it out of the snow and your hands are frozen. Like I said, it's not that cold today, but when you're sticking your hands in the ice, it doesn't matter what the temperature is outside. Anyway, so not too bad. That's all I did with the tractor, is that little bit of damage there, so I don't think it'll affect anything. So good stuff. Hi guys, what's going on? You guys are very active today. No. Oh geez, look what they did last night. Holy cow. It was only 3 birds up there as far as I know. That is insane. That's a lot of poop. Crazy. Well, let me scrape all that off, I guess. Mmm. Nothing like a poopy box for this. Yay. It's not food, girls. Oh, it's so gross. So gross. Now I do want this fairly precise because these are for, this is going to be for the doors I'm making. So I do want this fairly precise, but this isn't the most precise way I'm doing it. But we will see what happens here. This should help. Again, I haven't invested in the pencils. I keep going to the hardware store and never buy a friggin' pencil. I don't know. Wow. That's actually not true. I bought pencils before and they wouldn't sharpen. They kept breaking as I sharpened them. So, yeah, anyway. The life of cheaply made stuff, I guess. See how that works. Oh, that'll be perfect. That's fine. Put the rest of the screws in that in there, it'll be fine. Okay, so I got the doors up. Not exactly how I planned, but it'll work. The gap is not perfect down the center because I had to recut that one board. It's not perfect, but besides this cord in the way here, which will be moved once I get the stuff in here, electrical in here and stuff, it works perfectly. So we're good to go. Okay, so I measured inside the box in there, and I'm gonna cut. These chickens are frenzied today. Cut the chip rocky stuff down there, or the rock stuff. So I decided to do this in two little sections because it's just, I think they're going to be easier for me to handle myself. And because this stuff's really heavy, definitely need eye protection for this stuff. Well, all stuff, but especially this. Little rock chips flying out everywhere, concrete chips. Anyway. Okay. Poor Sly. Not doing well in there. Okay, definitely need these for this. Alright, so I got the board in, up anyway. Partially got a screw in there. It's not very good lighting in here, so I'm probably not going to show you a lot. Anyway, I left a little gap here just in case I need to get wiring through there and stuff, and I didn't want to have to, even though it's fairly easy, drill through it because it's going to make a big mess and stuff. So I just left a gap. I'm going to leave it all the way down. That end of the box may not even be for electrical anyway, so we'll see if we even need this there, but I'm going to put it there anyway for now. And then I'm going to do the bottom here. Might not all be the bottom down there. May not all be today though, because it's getting dark already. And it's quite cold, so I'm just going to try to do this. And I don't have the right bits on me either. Hopefully these are big enough. Yeah, and then I can screw everything else to this. So I'm not going to put too many screws in here. It's alright, buddy. Poor Sly, still on his little pen there because he's bleeding still. He breaks up the fights and he does a good job, and they all kind of respect him, but they always, one of them always nips his, well, the one that has been causing a problem, nips his little waddle, makes it bleed. So he wins because she submits, but he's the worse for wear for it, poor guy. So you guys may be wondering why I'm putting it in the Coop. Well, I debated this multiple times. One is the source of power is in the Coop already, which we're trying not to use with the solar. But it also, because we get such cold winters here, if I put it like on the outer fence or something, like a box out there, or the other option was, what's up girls, was to put it here on this wall, which is ideal in some ways because it's got covering and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. But it realistically is no safer really out here than it is inside. Maybe a little bit if a spark somehow got out on the ground out here when it's damp out, but I believe the fire risk is very similar so to the inside. But the benefit of the inside is that I can use it because especially in the winter, that's when we're going to have the most power draw, most likely, because the heat lamps, well, things heat up, right? So it'll release heat. It'll also have a battery heater, right, to keep the batteries at a certain temperature. So all that heat will come in to the Coop, hopefully, and I'm going to vent it. I'm not sure where yet, but I'm going to put a vent in. And if I have to, an electric blower will blow out the heat into the Coop. But I think it'll help in the winter with the heating in the Coop. So I don't think it'll make it like gloriously warm in here. But it may require less of the heat lamps, which is safer. And also less battery drain, less solar needed, all that stuff. So it really kind of feeds into itself, right? So anyway, we'll see how that works. It's all a theory. But anyway, so I'm going to go see if I can just cut these now. Cut them to about here, I guess. And I will see what I got left, because I only have a little bit of board left that I didn't hit with my tractor. So, anyway, I'm going to go do that. Okay, this is what I've done so far. Now, the outside is pretty much done. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think it's fine. And then the inside is not complete. I'm going to block out the light here, so I'm not going to open that one. But the rock here has to be fastened down, and then I'm going to put this rock on the back of this door. So it doesn't hit this, but it buffs the butt up buff. I got to buff Orpingtons on my brain apparently. It comes over this a little bit, so that way if there's any sparks, because there's a little bit of a gap, it can't fall through, and you know that's like perfect igniting stuff, right? So Sly is around here somewhere. I just let him out. He had his cut on his face from God knows what, and he's drinking now, so I think he's all right. It's getting dark. Yeah, it's getting real dark. I was just walking to the Coop again, and I spotted a moose. If you look, it's really hard to tell on this little camera. I think right about there. I'll zoom into her. You can barely tell she's there if you don't watch because she doesn't move much, but you can see her ears sticking up. Anyway, she's been there for a couple hours actually. Because I noticed a lump there earlier, but I didn't think much of it. And then as I'm coming out here now, I realized, yeah, it's a moose. She's chilling out down there. I noticed her from inside our window, actually, the big window over there. well, I thought was something, but I didn't think much of it, like I said, until I just came out here and I remembered that there was something there. So I looked, and what do you know, it's a moose. Anyway, this place is amazing. Yeah, anyway, so I was only planning on doing one solar panel preparation video, but there's going to be two. It just ran too long. There's actually a lot more than I thought. So I'm going to do the solar panel frame for the attached to the coop, so I can put the panels up, and then a bit of the wiring, and then a bit of some other stuff in the next video, and then we'll get to the actual the rest of the install of the solar panels. So anyway, it's a lot bigger job than I imagined it was going to be. It's fun though. This is what I like, is this kind of stuff. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I don't think there will be any trail cam footage in this video again, because of the shortage of footage, and I just haven't had a chance to go out there. All right, so stay tuned for the next video, and it should be up in the next like 4 days or so. So have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.